Bushu dropped out of college in order to pursue a career in music in 1994, releasing his first album in January 1999, which translates to I Am Going to 2000. The following year, in March 2000, his album had already sold over 300,000 copies and even earned him numerous music awards in the subsequent years of its release. Following the release of his first album, Bushu released Life Like a Summer Flower, his second album in the year 2003. After the release of this album, when Bushu's fame and renown were at their peak, Bushu basically disappeared for about 11 years. After which, he would break his silence by dropping the banger, The Ordinary Road, which would not only become his most famous song, but it would also be used as the background track for a fan-made Reverend Insanity video. Now, the song is very deep and profound, as Bushu undoubtedly pours a lot of himself in the lyrics. The song outlines why Bushu disappeared for those 11 years, explaining how even though he was basically at the top of the world, why he still ultimately chose to abandon it all, claiming that he would rather walk the ordinary road than any other. Now, this song really got me to think about Reverend Insanity, because in our story, Feng Yuan's ultimate goal is not fame, but rather literal immortality, basically the highest of highs that you could really chase after. And I thought it was kind of ironic that a song about choosing the ordinary road would be paired with a story like Reverend Insanity. That is until I started to kind of wonder more about the end of the story, because I think that we can all agree that it would be disappointing if a story like Reverend Insanity ended with Feng Yuan basically pulling an Eren Yeager and stopping midway, saying something like maybe immortality were the benefits we gained along the way, or something like that. But let's just think about it for a minute. The story of Reverend Insanity can really only end in two ways. Feng Yuan becomes immortal or dies trying, but for real this time. I don't think that with either of the two endings that we could potentially get, that Gu Zhenren would pass on the opportunity to give his readers one last lesson. Like, just look at the legends of Renzu. Gu Zhenren loves to give lessons. With that having been said, I think that if there is one last departing lesson to give to readers, I think that the lesson that Bushu is trying to teach through his song would be a prime candidate. Not sure how it would be accomplished. Maybe at the end Feng Yuan achieves his goal, but we get a time skip, and we see Feng Yuan, who is now a farmer, living a simple life. But who knows? Let me know what you guys think what the ending of Reverend Insanity might be, and all in all, thank you guys for watching the video.